Hey guys, what's going on? Kyle Krieger here. And do you like that? Hey guys. Hey. Hey. And I'm in New York City, and today we're doing a best friend tag. And so I thought I would bring along, Omar Torres is my best friend. And all my other best friends out there, don't get mad. It's just for today. Oh, do you want to say hi?
Hey guys! Oh. I'm Kyle's favorite person in the whole world, so naturally.
Well, you don't have to talk so much in the beginning. My channel. Jeez. So Omar is a specialist who deals with people who are positive with HIV.
I just make the world a better place. No big deal.
In your spare time. That's enough out of you. So, we're gonna do the best friend tag today.
She's running low on ideas.
Tag just asks a bunch of questions about you and your best friend, and you answer them.
Real highbrow stuff.
Buckle in. So the first question is, how and when did you meet? I came in on a white horse.
At the time, you were dating a colleague slash friend of mine.
Miss Dempsey.
Miss Dempsey herself. And
she's gonna hate that.
He's like, I remember him asking me to hang out with him, and then he invited you to come along, and I was like, great. Kind of had this like big goofy smile on your face, and
like
this. Yeah. This I love. And the first words out of your mouth to Matt were, hey handsome. At some point we're telling me some story. I don't remember the details of it, but you stopped abruptly mid-sentence and you turned to me and go, so are you into UFOs? That's what I do. All right, this is a cool guy.
I love alien stuff.
He still does.
I grew up on X-Files and I used to like sit there like this the whole time when my dad would watch. And I would just be like, and I just loved it anyway. The next question is, what are your first impressions of your friend? Short.
Wait, what? I'm 5'10".
My first impressions of Omar were so good. I was literally like, oh my god, like I want to be able to have a friend like this too, you know? Like I wish I had someone who was just so fun and generous and kind and like sweet and like listen and paid attention to the little things.
Yeah, and just like stunning and charming.
Okay, what was your first impressions of me?
You were really lighthearted and kind of just really open to receiving different thoughts and ideas. So I loved speaking with you immediately because you were one of those people that I could share ideas with you and you weren't like, that's stupid, or I don't agree. You would more respond like, tell me more, or oh, I never heard of that.
How so?
Yeah, how so? And
so the next question is, what's your favorite memory?
I cut my finger. You didn't have any Band-Aid, so you fashioned a Band-Aid out of like Bounty, like paper towel, and then you got like duct tape, and you duct taped my finger with this, so my finger looked like this big. I feel like a lot of other people would have been like, go to Dwayne Reed and get a Band-Aid, but you were like, I got this. And
so the next question is, describe each other in one word.
Yours is gonna be easy. I can give you a list of words.
I think my word for you would be superhero. Yeah, you're my little superhero.
Speaking of,
that's a DC comic. We should just edit that out. Censor.
My word for you is loyal. Like really, really loyal.
I thought you were gonna say something smart like bottom.
No, I mean
birth.
I wanted to pick a word that people would be surprised about. You don't just let anyone in emotionally, but once you're in, and you'll go above and beyond for that friend.
So yeah, I think that you're a superhero because you're like my all-in-one. Support, kindness, when I need to be read, someone to tell me if my moral compass is off, someone who can like help me with something like physical, like sex. Next question is, tell one thing that annoys you about the other person. That you wear so much color. I'm always like, that is so bright.
Your hair is always like perfect and it drives me insane. He just wakes up just that, and then it does that.
And I have little spikes today.
Tomorrow everyone's gonna have spikes in there. And every time you're like, ugh, my hair, I just wanna strangle you.
Alright, well, I'm into that. One thing that you love about the other person. I can complete a full thought before you ever interrupt me or respond. If I am like going through it, you will listen until like I like breathe and exhale, and then you're like, you take a second to process, and then you deliver something that is thoughtful and considerate.
You're one of the most authentic people I've ever met. Even when it comes to like your flaws. Whenever I tease you about the very few shirtless pictures you post on Instagram, you're never like, oh, it's artistic and art. You're just like, yeah, I want more likes. Like, what do you want from me?
If you could go anywhere in the world together, where would it be? We actually are in the process of
that's right,
planning a vacation. Not only do we get to go together, but we're going with Daniel Sung Lee.
Hi, Daniel.
Hey, girl. And then Dave, who you want to put your penis inside.
Well, yes.
You ready, Dave? The next question is, what's your favorite inside joke? I think my favorite inside joke is that I call you Turtle.
I hate that joke.
Sorry, I had to cut that out.
Hates when you call him skinny or thin.
Yeah.
So that's my
of course.
go-to immediately.
Yeah, but someone said to me today, you look so lean, and I was like, oh god.
He just wants to get buff for you guys.
I just want you guys to like me more. That's how I build self-worth.
I mean, how else
Man,
do
how
you
else do you
communicate
do
to people that you're lovable?
Exactly. It's all
Right.
for the outside. It's the only thing that counts.
Right. The Omar Kyle story. It's only the outside that counts.
Who takes longer to get ready in the morning? Omar. I get up, roll out of bed, put on black clothes, and like go to work with a hat. What color is your best friend's eyes? I love them because they're brown, like brown like a cow. They're so cute. They're just, I think cow eyes are so gentle and sweet, and they have big eyelashes.
They
and
do.
They're just like so pretty.
And they're so tasty.
What about mine? What about mine? What about me?
So
You're like, they're like baby shit green.
and like a little bit of regret.
If Omar were stranded on an island, what are the 3 things that he could not live without? Comic books, a fresh daily delivery of mozzarella sticks. Third thing that Omar probably wouldn't live without is probably corn.
Right. Which I think is reasonable. Kyle would need access to social media, his blow dryer, he's his own glam squad, ice cream. For sure, you can't.
Wow, yeah. Okay, guys, thanks so much for tuning in today. So I'm so glad you got to meet my best friend Omar. And if you want to follow Omar on Instagram, you can. His Instagram handle is
wait for it, it's genius.
at Omar God.
Oh my god. Genius, right? I know.
Yeah. So I'll make sure I put the link below for that, and I'll put it down here on the screen. If you want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which I'm sure you do, obviously, at Kyle Krieger Hair. Yeah, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.